check these out. Oops. Check these out. Every once in a while, I'll grab some drive-thru and pick up a kid's meal for a snack. Don't judge me. I think these are Pokemon cards, and I wonder if they're official. You know, like the official sanctioned card game. But honestly, I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters teenager growing up. My exposure to Pokemon was like when it first premiered in the West. The Game Boy game, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Anything beyond that is foreign to me. I have no clue. Honestly, I think this is pretty cool. The fact that these came in a kid's meal is pretty cool. Once you open the packs, these are official Pokemon cards. And then I have no clue who the hell these guys are. I really don't. This is just gonna go right to the kids, because yeah, I have no clue. So my arm is kind of sore still. It's official. I received the COVID-19 coronavirus vaccine. Let's talk about it. Ooh, coffee. Alright. It's been a year since I posted this video where I drove around Yokosuka discussing the initial impacts of the coronavirus on my community. And I feel like I'm looking at a different world in that video. Even recording this, I don't know, I'm in my home, but I feel like I should be wearing a mask. If you want to check out a bunch of my other videos chronicling my adventures in Japan through this past year, go ahead and check it out. I did my best to be responsible and conscious during this public health crisis. And as I went through, I realized, like, wow, so much has changed in the past year. And we can get into that some other time. But something I didn't expect to happen anytime soon was this vaccine, the development of this vaccine. I'm pretty sure I wrote in my blog last year that it was not coming, and here I am eating my own words. When it was announced late last year, my employer immediately prepared like a list of those interested in taking the vaccine. It's a stressful decision to make. Do you want to be one of the first people in the world to take this new experimental vaccine? I work for the US Department of Defense, and they made it crystal clear that this was voluntary. It's not mandatory at all. It's my choice to make. And so I have every vaccine under the sun from my service way back in the day. And I just had a full physical. I've had my blood work done, EKG, urinalysis, audiology, ophthalmology, body mass index, right? Everything under the kitchen sink. The results? I'm healthy. If you watch my channel or follow my blog, you know the life that I live, and this should not be of news to you. And I'm most definitely in a lower risk category from being hemmed up by the virus. But I'm also an essential worker, technically, and so that's why it was offered to me. So I put my name on a list and didn't hear anything for months. This would have been in November, I think, when I found out. And crickets, until Thursday. It was literally a last minute operation. We found out on a Thursday that the vaccine will be available the next day. Come get it, essentially. It was the epitome of hurry up and wait. I filled out the necessary paperwork in the morning and waited for 2 hours in a line outside on a beautiful Friday morning. I can't complain. I was on company time. Despite the wait time, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the people that was running the whole operation. Like, you have to understand, this is a last minute thing. Navy medicine gets a bad rap. Let's be honest, right? Drink Motrin, change your socks. You know the deal. But I've spent the entirety of my adult life being treated by Navy medical personnel. Hell, my children were born in naval hospitals overseas. What I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful. And thank you to everyone that put the whole thing together. Because honestly, I don't know if I would have been able to get the vaccine out in town, essentially. So I get there, I wait in line, they double check your paperwork, they take your temperature as you get into the building. There's a couple of rooms and checkpoints where they check your paperwork. Then check your paperwork again. One person checks one page, another person checks another page, until you get to like the electronic processing where they enter you into the system. And then it's time to get vaccinated. There's no ceremony for it. You sit down, which arm you want? That one, let's do it, right? She pulls out the needle, done. That's it, right? I even asked for a Band-Aid. I was like, I'm gonna get a Band-Aid. She was like, well, you're not bleeding. And I'm like, I'm not. So yeah, that was funny. They had a room set up for us to wait afterwards. You're supposed to wait like 15 to 20 minutes after you get your vaccine, or any vaccine that I've ever taken, to see if you had any adverse reactions. I have to say, I have no weirdness going on, right? I got a sore shoulder. I have a sore shoulder, of course, and it's getting better. This weekend I took my kids to the beach. We went to the park as well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy. I respect those who voluntarily refuse the vaccine. I get it. I understand it. We all have our reservations. There are folks who are concerned about their fertility. I know some people. And there are other folks that I've talked to that believe that this is the next Tuskegee. Google it. And I understand these concerns and speculations. I just don't believe that. And if anything, I took one for the team. And that's why I'm putting this out there. If this is what it takes to get the world back to normal, then so be it. Let's do it, man. The hysteria surrounding this global health crisis has made it to where a vaccine is the only acceptable solution. I don't know. Because sure enough, locking down ain't working. I'm just saying. We've tried that. It's a mess. Of course, I'm still going to be wearing my mask. I'm not burning them anytime soon. But at least I feel more confident when I'm out and about. So that's good. Yeah. If anything, let's just keep moving forward and, pray for a better day. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and thank you for the comments, especially on my home gym video with my son. You guys are awesome. Let me know what you think about the COVID vaccine. What's your thoughts and opinions on it? Put them in the comments down below or somewhere like that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog at obsidianperspective.com. And do me the biggest favor of them all, be safe and stay motivated. I'll see you at the next one.